Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have AD2L Season 41 Voyager Division, the Mittenses versus Dually Truck Gasoline Gladiators. First band coming out is going to be a sniper band from the Gasoline Gladiators. They're going to be picking that dire side, but they do get first pick, so a little bit of excitement there. Mittenses is going to be going for a ban on the Underlord. They don't want to play against that T-Hex Underlord. We've seen it a lot. He's pretty good at it, so you better watch out. Something to take note of. And they go for the Bounty Hunter. Knock at the door. Look down, see a note. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can turn that off real quick. They're going to ban the Bounty Hunter and the Pudge. The Bounty Hunter I haven't seen a lot of, so I'm kind of surprised about. The Pudge I think is banned like every game. I'm not real surprised there. A lot of people play it. It's played very well, so who knows. Bounty Hunter's a little bit different though. I think Flipped is the soft support or the offlane support. They're going to ban the PL. Don't want to play against the Cancer Lancer today. I don't know if he got buffed in this last patch, but I should probably check on that. Okay, coming out. Last ban for the side of Mittenses. What do you not want to play against? Usually you get, maybe they pick a mid ban or another support would be good. They could ban out, maybe just a special pick, right? Just for someone in general. Usually a lot of these first bans are something like early support bans or directed at somebody specific. Gonna ban the Witch Doctor. We've seen a lot of good Witch Doctor plays. I believe he got nerfed recently in the last patch, so there's a little bit of that going on.
5 seconds remain.
They do use a lot of their reserve time, about 40 seconds of it, and they ban the Jakiro. So that reserve time is very useful, especially if you have the last pick like the Mittenses do. You'll be able to kind of choose whatever cheese you want. So first pick is going to come out from Gasoline Gladiators. I'm excited to see what they've got in their pocket. I want to know what they've got going on here.
Radiant team are now picking.
Gonna be picking up a Weaver. Nice. Hey, position 4-5 Weaver's decent. We see a lot of it. He has a good beetles. You know, really can get around the map as well to help out the mid lane, or can go through the portal and help out top or bottom, vice versa. Gonna pick up an axe to go against it. So, I think the Weaver axe is favored for the Weaver because he has the double attack and he's ranged, you know, but we'll see what happens. I think you can do some decent damage with the Battle Hunger. We're going to ban the CK. Okay. Who do they not want to play against with CK? CK... does good damage to one hero, so maybe they're trying to core Weaver, or at least leave the option open. The thing about CK is he does a lot of big damage to one hero very quickly, which would be good against the Weaver, or a squishy carry like maybe a Drow Ranger. They're gonna ban the Venge. Ooh, Venge is actually a great ban, and they ban the Arc Warden. Really, do we see a lot of Arc Warden by Ileana in the mid lane? I don't know. But second pick is going to come out from the Mittenses. I would like to see
10 seconds to pick.
I would like to see
5 seconds remain.
Brambles got nerfed on the side for Dark Willow. God, what else is a good catch? The Bounty Hunter's a great catch. They're gonna pick the Dark Willow. Okay, fair enough. All right, Gasoline Gladiators have to make a choice here. You don't want to pick Centaur. Centaur's kind of not a great hero right now. Underlord is banned. So let's think about this. Who do we have?
Only 10 seconds.
The other great offlaner is Axe. Centaur.
5 seconds remain.
Underlord. Darkseer. They could pick up a Darkseer. I think we saw a T-Hex Darkseer last week. I think he played it last week. I think he played Axe one game and Darkseer the other. I'm not really sure. So I could see that. We could pick up a Darkseer, which I don't think is bad here. Except for the Dark Willow. So
Dire team pick.
I'm gonna pick up a Shadow Shaman. Okay. I like Shadow Shaman, honestly. I think he's a great Axe counter. You don't stop the spins, but Axe is going to take another 35% damage or something like that. So it can be really useful, especially with the catch as well. If you're
10
chasing
seconds to pick.
or the re-initiate, like onto the Dark Willow or the Axe.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Especially if they have like a solo, so like carry, like the Lifestealer or a Slark or something like that. It'd be really useful. They banned the PLs and the CK, so you're going to have to think about the Ursa, a Lifestealer is going to be picked up, something like that. Alright, I assume they're going to pick their offlaner here. They're using a decent amount of reserve time. So let's see. I don't want a Darkseer. Who else could you go? Legion, I don't think is very good. Okay, they pick up the Darkseer. I'm not surprised. It's the only one that else came to mind. Has played a lot. They could have played a Phoenix, but again, it runs into the same problems with the Dark Willow. All right, the Mittenses has 2 choices here. I think they're probably going to pick up their other support,
Only
which
10 seconds.
Oracle is good. It has the Dispel
5
for the
seconds
Darkseer,
remain.
and the Shadow Shaman, and the catch for the Weaver. It'd be really great. They have that, but they could go something else. Venomancer. I don't think Venomancer would be really good here. They could go like I was gonna say a Pudge. They could go a Rubik. Rubik against Shadow Shaman is really nice because you can steal all the spells and have the extra range on them. They could 5 Willow and pick up an Invoker. There we go. We pick up the Rubik. God, I'm so good. I'm just so good. Like I just know what people are gonna play. Either that or they're watching the stream. I'm just kidding. I have a delay on. But all right. So last pick here is probably
Only 10 seconds.
I would assume it's gonna be their
5 seconds.
They could flex
Hurry,
something.
hurry.
They could put like an Ember mid and try to carry it. They could Ember. They could pick up a DK. DK I think would actually not be bad right here. They could pick up like a DK and maybe like an Ursa.
Dire's turn to make all the damage.
Dragon Knight.
They're watching it. Yo, ain't no way. Come on now. Let's just run it. Let's go. Come on now. Sheesh. Hey, buddy. All right. Send me to the casino, baby. I ain't nothing about it. Okay, so they're going to be picking up their
10
last
seconds to
pick here before the ban phase on Gasoline Gladiators.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
I feel like what would be good here against DK in the mid lane? You're not going to really do damage, so you just need to be able to blast out the wave. You could pick up a mid-wind, maybe a Razor. Both I think would be okay. You could pick up a Razor and like a Lifestealer. They pick up a Wraith King. Okay, fair enough. They're going to leave their mid last, which I think is fine. It gives them time to think about what they want. I think Void Spirit is terrible here. So any of the spirits are terrible because they want to jump around and they have a lot of disable,
Only
right?
10
One on
seconds.
each hero right now.
Ban.
They banned the Void Spirit. Good choice. I think you ban Void and Storm Spirit here. On the other side, I would ban Razor, to be honest. I would ban Razor and Ursa. Either that or I'd pick the Ursa. No, I would ban the
10
Ursa.
seconds to pick.
I'd pick the Ursa. Actually.
Radiance ban.
They picked Raytheon. Ooh, Timbersaw would have been a very good pick, actually. That would have been a good pick. Are they going to play Lifestealer? It depends. If they ban the Ursa right here, they might pick the Lifestealer. Or Razor. I would ban the Razor either way.
Only 10 seconds.
I'd ban the Razor, and then on Gasoline Gladiators...
5 seconds remain.
Oh, man. If you ban the Ursa...
Dire's ban.
Ban TA, really? I don't think this is a TA game. Honestly. Especially if you have Poison Dragon. I feel like TA gets hit once and she just eats it. Because you have Bramble. She walks on the Bramble, it's over. Pick. The Axe has the fucking...
5 seconds
Battle
remain.
Hunger. Rubik just picks up Shackle. And Dragonite has Burn. That is a
team and I'm picking.
To ban the Wind. Carry Wind. Do they know this is a carry Dragonite? No way, right? I think Mittenses either picks up a Razor or
5 seconds.
An Ursa.
Hurry.
I think Gladiators can pick up a Razor. They need something that blows out the wave. So like a Puck, a... Storms are good, but they're not good this game, I don't think. With all the disable. I guess Puck would be your best option. Either Puck or Timbersaw would have been good, actually. I feel like they banned the Timbersaw because of the Dragonite. I think it's mid.
Radiant team pick.
Pick a Necrophos. Okay. I think we saw Ileana play this Necrophos last week. I think she did. I think she played it with the T-Hex
10
Axe.
seconds to pick.
I'm not sure.
5 seconds
I assume
remain.
so. I think she did. Mittenses. I still think you go Ursa. I think Ursa is good. Actually, I think you go Lifestealer because you can buy the Nullifier. I think you go Lifestealer right here. This is a great Lifestealer game. Even if he did get nerfed. Either Lifestealer or something else that can go Nullifier. You could go Razor. It'd be kind of crazy, but...
It's time at
Wait,
last
what?
to
It is a
select
carry
heroes.
Dragonite. No way. What? Oh no. Okay, I guess. Because Fire Dragon. Okay, I get it. I like the Corrosive Dragon because you have the push. I think you're gonna need it. I'm gonna give this to Gasoline Gladiators. I didn't think about the Necrophos, but I think picking the Zeus mid against the Necro is like you're trying to counter it a little, which I understand. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I think you just get somebody with a Nullifier and that's it. And Necrophos just wants to cry. Because DK doesn't want to buy Nullifier. And Axe doesn't really kill Necro. Why ban the Timbersaw if you're going to play Zeus mid? Level 30 Dark Willow. Sheesh. That was what? That was like 500 games of Dark Willow. God damn. Darkseer, 24 commands. All right. Who's commanding this guy? Anyways, all right, we're going to get into the game here. We do have our draft done. Let's do it. We got a 3-man smoke going into the bottom lane. We can see what we got going on. Anything exciting with starting items? Rubik does have 2 sets of tangos. He wants to fucking, you know, put some work in. Zeus does have a magic stick. He's gonna probably build a wand off these branches unless he eats them all. Necro, Darkseer does go the 4 gauntlets of strength, which is good. Hard to battle the move speed when near other heroes. Okay. I would like to see a Darkseer go the attack speed, just because I just want to see what it's going to be like. I think they're going to split this 2-2.
30 seconds to battle.
I think splitting it 2-2 is fine. I don't think you want to get aggressive. As I say that, Plipt is just like, can we go, baby? I'm ready to ride. And everybody else is like, just chill, brother, all right? Nothing wrong with it.
Let this meditative
Axe is going to be clicked down just a little bit. Stolen by the Axe. Nice job. Going to be doing some damage. Just some right clicks out. It is going to be a 2-for-2. No, a 3-for-1. Nice job. Mr. Bones out here. Getting it, baby. All right, let's pick up those last hit counters. All right, we're going to introduce everybody that's playing so you know who's playing and who to cheer for, all right? If you want me to cheer for you, I will. But you got to get some courier kills on the big screen, okay? Now I'll scream your name. In this bottom lane, we have Oris playing the Dragon Knight. It's going to be the carry for the Mittenses. It's going to be supported by Mr. Bones on the Rubik. In the mid lane, we do have Twisted Web, I believe drafted. I could be wrong, for playing the Zeus. In the top lane, we have the Great Cornholio playing the Axe. And Huey Lewis playing the Dark Willow. Alright, they're going on the Shadow Shaman, get the double Bramble off, and they're going to throw the Blood Grenade, and that's going to be first. Oh, the Fairy Fire! Come on, you're going to keep running, and the right click. No, he's going to get saved by the foul play, and Huey Lewis is going to take a lot of damage right here from the right clicks of the Wraith King and the right click from the tower. He does not have a level in the Spectral Blade, so it's going to be alright. And walking away. In the top lane, we have Ruby. She's going to be playing the Wraith King for the side of Gasoline Gladiators. Dually Truck Gasoline Gladiators, I apologize. We do have a stand-in today on the Shadow Shaman. Going to be supporting that 5. It's going to be Jacob. Nice, good kill. And going to be going to the Wraith King. Going around. They do get a lot of spins. Tip does go out. Nice job. Praise the Lady. Nice job. Jacob up here playing on just on margins right now. Absolutely insane. Continue on. In the mid lane, we have Ileana. She's going to be playing the Necrophos. And in the bottom lane, we have Plipt playing the Weaver, getting a little bit of last hits. He's just saying, hey, let's do it. And last but not least is going to be T-Hex playing the Darkseer in the bottom lane as their, I believe, the captain of this team. And I know he was at least drafting. All right, we did get a return kill onto the Wraith King up top. I will say the Shadow Shaman probably needs to get his salve out right now. Doesn't have the money for it, but needs to figure it out, you know? I'll say if you need a little bit of gold, something like that, like, you probably need to just go pull. They're going to be going on to 2. Big crit onto the Axe, but not going to be able to do anything. They're going to turn back around onto the Dark Willow. Dark Willow. Oh my god, the Shadow Realm doesn't do enough damage. They have crits. They're going to be going in. They Shadow. Oh, the Shackle. Insane. Shadow Shaman is... I'm decimated. Okay, they're going to go. They do get a Corey kill in the bottom lane. The Stomp of Granny takes him down! Oh my god, this top lane is venomous. It's actually insane. The Mittenses, dude, if I was at Mittenses, I would be losing my mind. Shadow Shaman is still in this lane. He's finally going to walk away, and we're going to go down bottom. We did see the Darkseer's courier did get killed, so I believe it said he had a bracer recipe on it, so that was kind of nice. They do have this camp block, so probably why he's not pulling. I will say I like to see a ward up here, but we'll see what happens. All right, boom, nice right click from the Wraith King, doing a decent amount of damage, especially with that Spectral Blade already leveled up. It's going to be good. All right, in the mid lane, we're going to go back here. A little bit last hitting, a little bit of 9, not too much. Zeus is going to be doing pretty well. I think it's pretty hard to deny against the Zeus. He doesn't have a lot of right-click damage, but the zap damage is very strong. Going to this bottom lane, we do see the Weaver dragging his feet. Literally, you know, he's feeling the effects of this Dragonite, I'm pretty sure. I would like to see who's doing the damage. They're going to be pulling here, the Dragonite. They're going to be running with this Coochie, doing a little bit of damage. They're going to go back to this top lane. The Wraith King is going to die. They do get the shackle off. Does go down. Back to the bottom lane here. We're going to be able to give the Tango out. Nice. And going to push back the lane here. You want to keep this unblocked. I'm glad they have the ward here already. You want to keep this camp unblocked, especially against the Darkseer, or you know, if you have a Darkseer, because you want to pull constantly. You just want to keep it away from their tower as much as possible. DK doing a lot of damage, but he's taking a lot of damage as well. Weaver is getting some good body blocks on this camp. We're gonna go mid here. Like I was saying before, it's hard to deny against the Zeus. We did get another kill top. Hard to deny against the Zeus, but it's easy to last hit against them, especially with a heal. Both sides are just going to spam Q and last hit and be okay. That's why for most of the game you're going to see them on this pretty much the same amount of last hits. Darkseer is just standing under the tower. He does have the surge to go away if he wants to, but able to walk away just fine. They do throw the Beetles onto the Rubik. Rubik's going to take a lot of damage with his Scoochie run through, taking some damage, you know, from the Beetles. Going to go in the top lane. It's a war zone up here. Jackal is going to come out in a second. Nice. Goes onto the Axe. Is going to just have to walk away. Gets the zap off. And Ruby's following. Gets the crit. Does have one more. Are we going to get a courier kill? Okay, one last hit. Oh, Jacob, he's crazy, and they get the crit stun. They're going to be going on to the Axe. They do have the call going in, and they have some crits here. The shackle. He's dead. Jesus Christ. Okay, you got to change something up here. I don't know what you need to change, but Ruby, I think we saw this. Did we see a Ruby Wraith King last week? Maybe. I'm not sure. All these games run together. This is actually insane. All right, they're going to be running the Weaver here. Weaver is going to be just blocking the camp. Gets a courier. Is running for it. One. Yes, there we go. Nice job. Goes for the second courier. Goes for the second. Blip, Daddy, come on. Let's go. Look, hey, he knows. He knows I like my courier kills. He's like, I'm getting a 2-piece for it, baby. I'm on the screen tonight. All right, let's go. Hey, if I had a kiss camera, you'd be up there, right there, all right? It's just in this top lane back. They're going to be turning around, getting some good stacks off while going for the Wisdom Rune. I do like this. I always like to stack this if I'm going for the Wisdom Rune, so I'm glad that Huey Lewis on that Dark Willow is doing it as well. They're doing a pretty good job of last hitting this bottom lane. You know, it's... Darkseer really doesn't care about denying. He just wants to push the lane in and... Oh, nice dodge on the stun. They do get the call off onto the Wraith King. Wraith King taking a lot of damage. They do have the Brambles in case they want to use it. And the stun. Stun's going to come out, but to the Shackles. Gonna try to do some damage to the Axe. And, alright, underneath the tower, Ruby, insane. The Wraith King's going to be going. They get the stun off. They're going to do some more damage. That's going to be an ult, right? No. What? Wait, right click. The tower down is going to be slowed. Okay, they do not have shackles. They have shackles now. Going to use it, and big crit against the Dark Willow down. That was rough for the Dark Willow. The Axe was just like, hey, you're in there by yourself, buddy. Do go to this bottom lane. The Weaver is gone. I think he went back to base to go heal and probably TP somewhere else. Necrophos is going to be picking up an Arcane Rune. I would assume this Necrophos is going to pick up an Arcane Rune and go gank, right? I think it's definitely worth it to go gank this top lane. This top lane is a war zone, so you're probably going to get an easy kill. You do see the Dragonite. Dragonite does feel very comfortable standing up like this with the 3 levels in Worm's Wrath, having a bunch of, or the Dragon's Blood. Jeez, they've changed it. We're going to throw the Beetles on. They're doing a little bit of damage to the Dragonite, but not going to be able to do anything. There we go. We get the rotating. Come on, Necrophos. They have no wards down either, so you know they're going to be blind. They do see the creep wave is going to be right there, so you're going to be careful. Just dodge the creep wave. You see it. Okay, no, just runs right into it. All right. Going to be going for the courier kill. Nope, never mind. They do see the Dragonite is underneath the tower. It's going to be pulled back. Okay, this means it's good. It's good. You can dive here. You can dive. You have a Surge from the Darkseer. He's level 7. He's going to have the wall as well. They do see the Dragonite. They're going to be running. They get the Sakuchi. They do have a bug in 2 seconds. The Sakuchi's up in 8. They're going to be running around. Here we go. Oh, they throw the wall down. They're going to get the pull back. And they're trying to get the side that's not going to come in. Unfortunately, going to TP back. They do see the Zeus is taking the Watcher. Going to get his Courier. Going to be going for that Phylactery. I would say probably going to get the Phylactery at 12 minutes. We'll see what happens. He's pretty close, honestly. But I would say 12 minutes in his inventory. We're going to go to this top lane. They're going to be going on the Axe. They get another Shackle stun kill. There we go. The stun goes come out from the Dark Willow, but it's not going to be in time. They're going to get the crit down and takes this spectral damage right after. Well played. Wraith King is so big. All right, they're going to be going on. Oh, they have a Scythe, but it's not going to come down. Oh, no. It just bonked off the Zeus's head. He was wearing the Scythe Protector helmet. He was just fine. That's unfortunate. He did get a little gank from the Weaver there, playing out of his mind. They're going to be going on to the Dark Willow underneath the tower. She is going to take a lot of damage, waving off, and not going to be able to get it. They're going to turn and take the tower as well. They do have the Masked Serpent Wards, if they want to use it, and the Cluster Cluck Facet. Going to be going on to the Weaver. Weaver is going to get pulled back. Does have the walk away. Nice. Zeus ult is going to come out. It's going to hit everybody. Not going to be able to kill. The Axe is going to be taken over. Maybe gets the call off onto one. And it's going to be walking right back. He's like, yeah, that shit ain't for me, my dude. You know? Okay. I'm going to go bottom. We were doing pretty well. I wonder if he lifted him. I wonder if he was trying to put him on the hill or not. They're going to be diving top again. Dark Willow is going to be going down. Does have the Shackle, Hex, and dead. Just stop going to this lane. You just need to go help other lanes, honestly. They haven't even used snakes for this. Oh, God. You just need to go to another lane. Jacob is playing so well right now. It is actually wild. Nice job. I wonder if it's Comfort Heroes. So a lot of times we... Oh, another Courier. Come on! Oh, God. Flipped is insane. That's what? Courier number 3 this game. They're going to steal the Sakuchi. Does try to go for the cliff. Got to be a little closer than that. It's not like in the past. And going to do a little bit of damage. Doesn't have the Beetles up. They are going to see him with the creeps. Does have another run, but going to save himself a little damage. Here we go. Mr. Bones is going to be going for the Courier kill. Does have the Sakuchi. Going to go get the right click. There we go. That's a return Courier kill, baby. So get wrecked. This is going to be coming down. They do ult onto the Dragonite. Going to turn on to the Weaver. Weaver does go down to the Zeus bomb.com. Wraith King's going to teleport. Really? This is interesting. Wraith King goes the Desolator. I would assume they'd go Armlet at least. Usually you see a lot of the Wraith King Armlet into Radiance, but I assume because the Radiance is going to be coming from the Necro, you don't want about a second one. But I'm surprised they didn't go Armlet into Deso. I don't know. I get it, too. They're getting a lot of early kills. They can probably rack up some Deso charges and just keep rolling, but who knows? Anyways, that's what I'm going to assume so. Nice. Going to get a Fade Bolt out. Rubik is going to be running. TP away. They're going to get a kill in the jungle there, in the triangle, I believe. Zeus onto the Shadow Shaman who's up here. I think he was trying to kill the Dark Willow or the Axe. Axe was really low. They take the tower bottom. Okay. This is what I'm kind of worried about. They're going to be pulling back onto the Necrophos. He does have those Boots of Travel, so he's going to be very quick. Has another heal in a second. Shadow Shaman's going to be TPing in. He's trying to get away, but does go down to the Necro, or the Rubik. And oh my god, the crit comes in. 1-2 punch, let's go. They're going to be stunning the Shadow Shaman underneath the tower. Gets the Lightning Bolt off. They're going to be going in. He does have a stun in 7 seconds if he wants to go on it. Ult from the Dragonite is going to get shackled underneath the tower after the Hex. Nope, he's just going to keep running away. They do have the Sakuchi ready to go after the Dragonite. The Zeus does go down to the Wraith King in the jungle. They're going to be going after the Dragonite. He does have a 20-stick wand. Let's look at the Rubik here. How much damage did he take? 500 damage is actually an insane amount of damage due to this Deso. Gonna get 2 charges off having it for the next minute. And I did say 12 minutes. Has it at, we checked right now at 14. So, nice job. Gonna be doing pretty well. Let's look at some net worth right here. All right, that's a big gap, right? Yeah, that's no baby gap. That's big gap, all right? Gonna be 8,200 on the Wraith King with a 7,100 in front of the, in front of the Zeus as well. And then Zeus at 64. So Necrophos is going to be doing a lot of farming right now. Has the Boots of Travel, can get around. They don't have any scythe kills. We do kill the Weaver in the jungle. We watched that on the map. But Wraith King having 2,000 net worth at 14 minutes above the enemy team is a big deal. Right, is an insane amount. Wraith King just walking up with the DD into their jungle. Is this insane, or is this like... Oh my god, the crit, the stun, and he's going to take another 300 damage. He's almost dead. He does get the ult off. The Dragon Knight's going to hear with the stun, and they do kill the Wraith King. That was Insano mode. Get the fear off onto the Necro. No, just kidding. He does miss the sight again. No, he had already used it. That's alright. Necrophos is going to go down. Dunk is not had on either side, but that's going to be a 7-kill streak going to the support Dark Willow. Probably not who you want it to go to, but that's alright. Dragon Knight doing something a little bit different. Going to be picking up a AC this game. First item. I do like the attack speed from the Moon Shard, or the Hyperstone, right? But I don't know if AC is first item material this game. This is a little different. I still think you go like an average Dragon Knight build with, even though you're safe lane farming. Either that or you need to go like a Maelstrom. They are going to kill the Rubik up top. The Weaver is just being a nuisance in the mid lane. Going to be going for the Spirit Vessel. Axe in the bottom lane right now. It does have the Vanguard. Going to be going a little bit differently. Does pick up the Vanguard. Probably wants the health, especially for the lane he did have. And is going to go for the Blink first. I think this is a little bit different. I would definitely pick up a Chainmail at least. You know, Shadow Shaman's going to be here, gets the Hex and the Shackle. This is what they call PTSD right now. He's check hacked. Oh, he catches his teammate. Jacob, what are you doing, Shadow Shaman? Oh, no, they do throw the wall down. They do have the vacuum back. They get the Hex. They have a Shackle in a second. Nice. The call onto 3, but it's not going to matter. The right-click down, and the Necro is going to TP to the lane. They do see the DK. They're going to be chasing after it. DK's courier is dead right now. I don't know to what. They do see the Weaver. They're the Beatles. Beatles goes back, but he's going to dodge it with the Invis. And Rubik, you're just running. You're running for no reason. Saito hit. I thought that wasn't going to hit. That was actually insane. All right, well played. That's going to be a first Scythe in the game at 17 minutes. Feeling, early Scythes feel really good, but right now you're going to start racking them up. Once you get that first or second Scythe, Wraith King, what are you doing here? Crit goes down. They're going to be going in. They do have the stun, which does a little bit. Oh my god, the spectral blade damage actually wild. And Wraith King's going to go BKB next. They're going to take this bottom tower. Too bad the Shadow Shaman doesn't have Mass Serpent Wards. Did use it to trap his Necro earlier, unfortunately. But Necro's going to be out with those Boots of Travel. Okay. This is a good game. They're kind of doing it. Now, I will say they're going to go on the Darkseer. Great dodges by the Darkseer. He's going to surge as well, and he's making space. There we go. Nice job. Going to get the space here. This is what you call space. Literally space. They're going to jump in onto the Dark Willow. Oh my god. I don't even think you needed the second hit. You could have just... I think you literally could have just Spectral Bladed them. Dragon Knight is going to ult. They're going to be going onto the Dragon Knight with the Hex and the dive in. They do have the Zeus ult going out onto everybody. The wall does come out, and they're going to get killed. Nice job. And the Shackle on the backside onto the Zeus. Zeus does not have a jump. He tried to use it earlier. They're going to get the kill on either side. Nice job picking up the Zeus as well. They dropped the wards right at the tower, making sure all of them can hit it as well. The only person that didn't die in that fight was the Axe because he was just gone. Now, I will say this is a good part about having the Deso right here is, I did say getting those early kills, but having the Shadow Shaman wards and the Deso means you're gonna destroy these towers, right? The Desolator is gonna eat away that armor, and then immediately you're gonna turn around and you're just gonna take the tower with the wards, right? Wards do a decent amount of damage to the tower in the first place. So what are you gonna do? All right. They're going to put the Darkseer forward. They do pick up Ion Shell, which is different. But, I mean, you got to steal something, right? So why not Ion Shell? Going to dodge Blink in from the Wraith King, and he's going to go into the Darkseer. Not going to happen. But he does have the haste, so he's going to be able to walk in and out just fine. Axe is up here, making a little bit of space for his team. Or at least trying to. He's not buying the Blink Dagger yet. I really think he's worried about that Blade Mail as well. Like I said, I think you're going to have an armor problem on the axe. If you do not pick up an armor item. Oh, he's not going to... He falls on the 5 after they get the scythe off, and well played. They're going to be turning around, going to try to do some damage. They're going to go, no, the Wraith King does use the wand, so he's not going to die. And they're going to be going on to the Weaver. They do have the stun. They're doing a lot of damage, and he's going to walk away as well. Shadow Shaman blinks away. You're good to go. You're out. Oh, the axe bought back after the death there. They did get the scythe off onto the Dark Willow, right? Yeah. Huge. Look, I told you, right? Once you get one scythe, getting the second, third, fourth, fifth, it just rolls off. You know, you're just going to pop off. I think you go through the... I think you take Roche, go top, maybe. Right? Unless you have wards right now. I would say Shaman gets ward number 2, right? That level 12 is going to give him a second level in his ult. And then I think you just run it. I think you just run it uphill. You get the Wraith King to every once in a while hit the tower. You give the Necrophos
going on here.
Jesus Christ. You give the Necrophos. I wasn't watching the Wraith King. I didn't think he would just jump into 3 of them and kill one. But I guess I can't leave anything out. I think you give the Necro the Aegis, and then you just keep running it uphill. I think you're okay to do that right now. I would like to see the Shard. It's going to have the Shard queued up after the E-Shroud. Necro's done a really good job this game as well. I will say Wraith King's just an animal right now with this Blink Dagger BKB, but Necrophos is conservatively doing well, right? Not going off doing crazy stuff with the scythe. Is going to be rotating with the team, finding his own farm. So, nice job. And they're going to take this top tower. They do blink. Hex. Stun. There we go. Shackle. Throw the beetles, and you're dead. There you go. Nice job. That's going to be another kill to the Wraith King here. Picking up 20 charges already. And has a maximum of 30. So in 7 minutes, has picked up 10 kills with this Desolator. I mean... Do you just ban the Wraith King first off? I feel like, as Mittenses, you're already thinking about next game, and I think you immediately ban the Wraith King. They're going to go for the Tormentor, which I think is a great idea. They do have beetles they can throw. They're not going to throw them. That's all right.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Going to go into the Shadow Shaman. Gonna be picking up that Shackles. I hate this new one, right? It's gonna only last for a second and a half. They're gonna go bottom. I think they're gonna go for the Roche. TPing out from the Dragonite. We'll do a quick item update. Axe does have the Blink Dagger. Is gonna go for the Blade Mail, which is gonna be kind of far out. I think he's probably gonna get it around 25. But this is what I was saying, right? Is you pick up this Chainmail because it's only 4 extra armor, but the Spectral Blade is physical, or it's pure actually. Holy shit. Mortal Strike is physical. Wait, why are we going up here? Are they just boarding as a group? Yeah, probably. Mortal Strike is pure or physical, and you're gonna have the Deso armor reduction. Especially if you get those good calls. I mean, we literally watched the Axe run into 5 and get a 5-man call. It was huge. But you don't have the Blade Mail, and you just don't have the armor to sustain something like that. You know? That's how it is. Also, I feel like the Vanguard was maybe like, I get it, but this Vanguard could be a blade mail. You know, honestly. I think Crimson Guard would be good this game, but I think a pipe is better. I think maybe a halberd for the Wraith King, even though the Wraith King does have a BKB, would be good. Rubik does have a Blink Dagger, going to go onto the high ground with the Wraith King here, going to be looking to take the tower, going to steal the stun, that Wraith Fire Blast. Dark Willow in this game goes Midas. This is kind of a wild choice, but I do get it. It's going to give her levels, and she's going to get some last hits, right? At least every 90 seconds or 110 seconds is going to get a last hit. The Wraith King, goes in. That was kind of crazy by the axe. That was, you know, that was like fast fingies, you know what I mean? And I ain't talking about Chick-fil-A. Dark Willow, I still think the Midas is kind of crazy. Goes for the Yules afterwards. I wonder what she's going to get next. Dragon Knight does have the AC done. Like, I like the AC due to the Deso, but I feel like you need a farming item, right? Like, I think a Maelstrom would be good. You've been split pushing enough to find the AC money, right? Think if you just had... they're going to be going on to the Necro. They're going to throw out the Shock, the Taser, going to be coming out. The big stun is going to go on to the Dragon Knight. He's going to take a lot of damage from Structure Plate, and the Scythe is going to kill him. They did throw the wall from the Darkseer. Big fear from the Dark Willow as well onto 3. They're going to get a stun onto the Wraith King. Pulled in deeper. Going to get that BKB, the fall off from the axe, and they're going to turn around. They're going to go on him. They do throw the snakes now. Snakes are going to be hitting the Dark Willow and the creeps. They do get a big hex. Big blink onto the Zeus from the Shadow Shaman. He's going to go down. Nice job. They're going to turn around onto the Dark Willow. Dark Willow does have the hex on her, but she's going to be walking away, taking a lot of damage. Nope. Alright, and they're going to throw the stun. Nice job. Wait, Shadow Shaman, how did you just pick up a tier 2 token? Where did this come from? And Wraith King goes in and stuns his entire team with the AoE stun. That's alright. Shadow Shaman, would you please use your snakes to hit the tower? And they're going to go to jump in and take down the Rubik. Oh boy. And there we go. They're going to take these racks here. Like I said, this, Aegis on the Necrophos. Come on, are they listening to the stream? I mean, geez Louise. They're going to go in. They're going to take the racks as well, and they're going to stun onto 3. Probably could have ran this, would have been just fine, but that's all right. Hey, I can't fault them for how they're playing. The Wraith King's going to blink in, and, misses the stun. Is going to go down. Okay, ult is down. They do have an ult from the Dragon Knight in a second. He's going to get the Hex off. The big call onto 2. Axe is trying his best here. They're going to get the burn. Necrophos is going to stun a couple of his teammates with the Rubik Lift. They're going to go on to the Weaver. Weaver does have an ult, and he gets it on. He does Sakuchi, and he takes one down. They're going to turn around onto the Dragon Knight. They're going to take him out another. They're trying to kill the Weaver, and they're going to get the Shackle, the pull back, and he's dead on the Zeus. That's a 4-for-0 trade, and they almost picked up the Weaver. Thought we had you, didn't you? Oh, God, plebs, come on now. Okay, and a little voice line, and you gotta love it here. And they're gonna be going for the tower right now. I don't know what I was expecting. I feel like right now Mittenses just GG out, right? You just set up for game number 2. You ban out the Wraith King and the Weaver and the Shadow Shaman, and you're ready to go, right? They're gonna blink call, and they're like, hey, you know what? There we go. Boom! Big Scythe is going to come out. They're like, hey, you know what? You wanted a blink? We got one for you, buddy. Good lord. They're going to steal out the Hex. Great choice. Onto the Shadow Shaman. And they're going to go top. They want to take these creeps and take the tower. I don't know how you kill anybody on this side of dually trucked gasoline gladiators. I don't know. Okay, nice. He was kind of baiting there with the stun, but Flip does save himself. Flip is kind of crazy on here. He's going to take some good shots from the tier 4, so he's going to get shackled. So you're hexed. Jumping by the Wraith King with the DD or the BKB, and Zeus almost does go down. They are going to get the shackles and the call. But he's going to go on to everybody except for one, and they're going to throw the Bedlam out. They're going to try to do some damage, but the Weaver's going to be super G in the way. And nice, they're going to go deeper. The Shadow Shaman has a BKB. The Wraith King's going to come in and throw that shit down. He's going to get lifted up into the base, taking a lot of damage, and he's going to Wraith form. Goodbye. That's going to be a 10. And there you go. That's a shared bounty of 1,600 gold going to 3 people. That's oh my god, that's almost 600 per person. That's a great thing. GG is going to come out from the side of the Mittenses. I don't know what they would have changed. Honestly, fantastic game by dually trucked Gasoline Gladiators. I mean, top was insane. I can't wait for game number 2. I'm 100% banning the Wraith King. It's not even a choice.